ladies and gentlemen, I am the Innkeeper, and today we're playing Battle Brothers, following the adventures of the Innkeepers through the perilous land of Dolmen. An absolutely fantastic series it has been so far. However, will we meet our demise in today's episode? I'm not really too sure. The last two episodes were pretty fantastic and also rather long. I pretty much released those two videos close enough to each other that they're a day apart because I don't know, I felt bad having like the other half a week later. So I did that. Also, I recorded too much of it anyway, so what the hell, why not? Yes, we defeated orcs down at the precious city of Elshorn. I said it right there. We're still going to say Elshorn because I think it sounds better in my opinion. Then we took a delivery halfway through, well, all the way to Dolmen, but it does need to go to Sonnenberg right there, which is quite a perilous looking town, I'm not going to lie. It's in the middle of some sort of dark pine forest, which is a little bit scary looking, not gonna lie. I feel like we might meet some sort of evil creature in the forests as we venture through it. Hopefully we don't get ambushed. That would be pretty fantastic. Let's go ahead and enter the city of Dolmen so that we can... Oh, it's nighttime as well, which is not great for us. We can still hire people, though. We're quite low on the old... Whoa, you look like a badass. We're quite low on the old money. Oh, come on. He's the Night Hunter. This is who we're supposed to be. We're supposed to hire the Night Hunter to take us through the woods. This is story. He's also extremely cheap. Look at that. Why is he so cheap in comparison to everyone? Well, he's not that cheap, actually, now I look at it. There's a bunch of guys down here, they're just like, yeah, just kill me, man. I don't care anymore. This guy's very expensive to begin with, though, but he has an absolutely fantastic headpiece and a crossbow, I believe that is. Yeah, crossbow. It looks like a crossbow. That or a club with a bit of string on the end. There we are. Being a... Actually, that's a good point. What is his profession? He's a witch hunter. Being a quaint and grim man, yes, has the tendency to make other people feel uncomfortable around him, even afraid. In Dolmen, he killed an elderly woman and was thrown into the dungeon, and as it turned out, the woman was responsible for the abduction and death of 3 infants, and so was set free again. It seems that whenever his mission was now accomplished. I've lost my train of thought already. Set free again. It seems that whatever his mission was is now accomplished, and so Guy offers his services as a mercenary. So we find him in the tavern. We ask him, can he lead us through the dark forest? And he tilts his hat. He looks up and says how much. 440 apparently. We're going to hire you, mother trucker. Well, of course, we're going to give you a different name. And probably give you a... Is that an actual headpiece? It is. A tough leather hat providing decent protection against scratches. Well then. It's a little bit of scratches. I feel like he should keep the hat though. I think that's a good idea. Might want to give him a club. What's his fatigue right now? If we give him a shield and a club... Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. It has lowered his initiative a little bit, but the fatigue debuff isn't too bad, and he's not really going to be shooting this thing forever. So there we go. That's a good idea. It would be nice to get him a new headpiece, but we might have to eventually evolve. He's primarily ranged anyway, so he should be fine. How are you, Raise Hell? Your health is really low right now. You did look a little bit worn. I guess that you took a little bit of damage there. Tulson, the wolf, right there. Or God of Spears, but I feel like the wolf is a more appropriate title. There we are. I did a lot of kills last episode as a gambling man. He did just sort of thrust in the various direction and got the right dice rolls. There we are. That actually works out. Orion, the hunter, right there. I'm sort of, for some random reason, I'm naming off these people now. This is pretty good. Hopefully, nothing bad happens. I'm just making sure everyone's sort of decent when it comes to the old health. It looks like the Innkeeper's a little bit damaged. How's our medical supplies? They're looking pretty good right now. It is so hot today. Okay, can I just say that? It's boiling. It's humid. I'm not used to it, being British. I'm not used to any weather, being British, because we get everything, but so quickly. Like everyone above this particular part of the world. Like Canada. But Canada, it snows a lot there, so really, it can't really compare. I haven't been to Canada. I should go there. Right, anyway, that was a random train of thought. Is it nearly daytime already? I just realized this. It's dawn, apparently. Oh, okay. That's great timing for us. We can go ahead and buy ourselves a new chest piece if one is available. The padded surcoat, right there. Or we can just sell this. Let's sell the woven tunic, because I don't really care about it too much. Also, I kind of want to sell the shield, because I don't want to spend any more tools repairing it unnecessarily. So, And I think that is a... You know what? No, I'll keep it. It's always nice to have a shield running around. It's getting really hard to breathe in this room. There we go. It's just so humid, basically. There we are. We need to give everyone this particular kind of shield. The heater shield, but with the horse on it. I'm not sure why the horse. It's just that I found 2 of them, and now we're using that. Anyway, let's make our way to Sonnenberg. It looks like we won't be able to give this guy a better vest, I believe. 30. And how much would it cost extra to get this one? It costs 40. Or was it 31 there? So I'm buying it for 31 for extra 10 armor. Not really worth it, I would say, especially for someone that already has, like, a ranged weapon. He's not really going to be in the heat of combat too often. We do have 3 ranged characters, though, right now. I think so. Yeah. There's Usk right there. He had a javelin, so I was confused for a second there. But he's also got some hand-to-hand combat expertise. 49 versus... Actually, he's the worst hand-to-hand combat guy that we have out of our 3 archers. But there you are. I feel like it fits his attire. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I need to rename him. My bad. Right. We're going to keep the Night Hunter, though. So I'll pick someone that did not request a title. So, let's see. What's a good name? Barbara. I like it. I love it. Barbara. There we are. Barbara. Was that the last one? There we are. Sounds good to me, Barbara. Welcome, Night Hunter. There we are. I'm not sure if you were a female. Sounds like it. It's a shame we don't have the ladies joining the Battle Brothers. Then it would be Battle Sisters, though. They could be Battle Brothers still. They can join. Ooh. Overgrown woodcutter's hut. An abandoned homestead with a collapsed roof. The original owners, now long gone, would certainly not want their home to harbour the band of orcs that appear to live here now. Bugger that. I do not care for orcs. We're going through the forest. Hopefully we don't run into any orcs. It's getting a little bit eerie around here. It's midday, day 11. We're not doing too badly right now. Let's continue onwards. Our money situation is kind of not great looking. We've got 4 days left, which is actually more than enough. And we'll get about 300, I believe, from completing this quest. Right, we're going through the dark forest right now. He's leading us to Sonnenberg. And he seems to be leading us fairly well. We're nearly there now. And we hopefully should get back up if anything tries to attack us right now. It looks like the building where the town was previously raised. There we are. 330 crowns. Nearly purchased our new character right there. And he's requested as well to stick with the party. He actually quite like us. He's had a little bit of a chit-chat with Neriel. So I just spotted something. Werewolves. We got a pack of werewolves to deal with. Is there a quest right here that says kill werewolves? Oh, kill hunting pack. Return to Sonnenberg. So we can get 180 crowns. We are but a poor village, but I will have everyone collect what they can spare in crowns. Also, we can offer... Alright, so... I know you're typed... So the game has... like, noticed the wolves nearby, or the werewolves nearby, and has already created a quest for us to go and kill them. So if it reaches Sonnenberg, will I not get the award? Because I want to use the militia as cannon fodder, I'm not going to lie. Only here then, it's somewhat good by hunting down the beasts that have been terrorizing Sonnenberg for a week and have already cost many here their lives and many more their sheep and cattle. It's a shame it's only 180, because that is just awful. The woman gazes to the sky for a while as if a solution to her troubles could be found there. Then she looks back at you. Please tell us that you accept and we will finally come to peace. And we can finally come to peace. I'm reading this to improve my reading abilities, ladies and gentlemen. It's terrible. Okay, so we're going to kill the hunting pack and return to Sonnenberg. I will hunt these down for you. Let's see if there's any equipment in here that would be useful to us. Does not look like it. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have the hunting pack come toward us like this. There we are. So we should be fighting. The militia will be here as well. I'm not too sure if we're going to be ambushed because we were running away from them. Nope, looks like we're fine. Whoa, they have the initiative apparently. There are 7 wolves here. They're coming towards Tulsen. Ragnar. Oh god, they got the high ground against Tulsen right there. That's kind of scary. They could apparently move pretty far ahead. So we got Ragnar. We got Neria right there, the lazy. Kind of scared for Tulsen's well-being there. I'm not really going to lie. I think I should get his shield up. Usk. You can get some throws right here, actually. That's not too great. 31% is not too bad, actually, but you will only be able to do one throw. These guys do have armor by the looks of it, head and chest, because of their thick leather hides, I suppose, which should hopefully give us some good feasting. These werewolves are pretty scary looking. It's currently round 1. But there are 17 of us. So how many militia are down here? 1, 2, 3 militia. 2 militia here. These guys are going to die very quickly. So Tulson, not in a great position. Not going to lie. When is it your turn, Tulson? Not your turn yet. It looks like we've got Orion right there, who's his turn next. Then we got the 2 militia. And, ooh, not a bad position, but unfortunately I might have to get you to wait there, buddy. So let's go for the 31% throw. Ah, we missed, unfortunately. We'll just go ahead and finish your turn there. Ask Orion, how much for a normal shot? 20% right there. That's not bad. How much for a normal? Okay, let's go for 2 shots on this guy. 20, it's a miss. It's a miss, unfortunately. Not too great for us. Hopefully these guys are going to do a pretty good job. They might shoot over this, though. This guy's running off. Great. That's good to see. Can we move you over here and take a hit? Unfortunately, we can't. That's really bad for us. Tell you what, we will wait your turn so that we can move our hunter. And it looks like Jared. Jared kind of wants to move up. I'm not going to lie. Like, have him move up here, do a spear wall. I like the idea of that, but he will be kind of out of position if this werewolf decides to go up. But we can do some spear walls along here with Ragnar right there. So we can, like, hit this guy and do a spear wall so this guy can't move there at least. I like the idea of this. So we'll do a spear wall, and then we'll end your turn there, Jared. As for Barbara right there, we're going to get some nice shots off. So let's see, a bolt shot. Wait, what? It only costs 2? Whoa, that's ridiculous. I guess it doesn't do much damage. 5 fatigue, and it only costs 2 AP. I mean, I guess that'll build up fairly quickly. That's really good. I mean, that's 4 shots a turn, really. That's right. I did the mathematics. Let's try and hit this guy. A good hit. That took all of his armor out. Oh, I can only do it once. Must be loaded before... Oh, there's a reload mechanic. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, reload another bolt to be fired cannot be used while engaged in melee. So, there's a reload mechanic, and that costs 20 fatigue. Well, I guess we do it. So, there's definitely a big downside to using the crossbow. That's interesting. That's a pretty cool mechanic right there. So, we got not Jared, Tulson right there, who has to deal with 2 of these wolves. It's scary. Can we knock this guy off? The shield is used to push a target away from the user by 1 tile. Target hit will receive fatigue and may take damage if they are pushed down several levels of height. Can they only be pushed back? I guess they can only be pushed back. What's the chances on that? 60. Probably not too great. 60's pretty good, though. I mean, it's better than just sort of going for the swing. But then again, 2 thrusts or 1 thrust and a shield wall. I think 1 thrust and a shield wall might be a good idea. But I think going for... Let's see, we got these 2 militia next. So I think taking this guy out probably is a good idea. Because if we kill this wolf, one of these guys are going to replace it anyway. We might as well kill them quickly. Tulson, I'm quite scared for your well-being. I would like you to move backwards, but it might not happen. And I imagine these wolves have a very, very high chance of getting the initiative on you when you try to get away. Attack of opportunity is what I was meant to say there. Let's go for the 65. I missed, unfortunately. We're going to go for the shield wall. Right, let's see if these guys move up. They are. They're both moving up. That's really good to see. They're not afraid. The militia moving up. Going to take a jab right there. All the armor is gone. A very good hit. And a stun. These guys are not immune to stun. Which reminds me, I'm sorry, Usk. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not read that the orcs were immune to stun. However, these guys are not immune to stun, which is really good for us. This guy is now stunned, and we can actually use our stunning abilities. We could move up here and take out this werewolf, but I think I prefer to sort of keep behind these militia guys. And you know what? We'll go for the riposte right there. Nelria, do you want to move up? I think these guys might have some sort of range ability, so I don't really want to go too crazy. A shield wall, like, sort of right here might be a good idea. I kind of want to move over there, though. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a good position. But he's going to be sort of dogpiled by 2 people. But he does have quite a lot of armor. Oh, all their turns are going to be next. Oh, no, I didn't move Bob. Oh, no, yeah, this is good for us, though. We're going to have to move Nelria so that we can use Arn to actually use a turn to hit a werewolf. So we're going to move here. Do you want to, like, 76% chance? Will it make him go back? It did. Okay. So that's not too bad. That probably will... They'll probably still be able to hit. But they'll have to move, which will use 2 AP. So I think that was worth it. But maybe the shield wall was a better idea. Reese, right there. Let's have him go round. Get ready to fill this wall. And let's get Innkeeper to move up. Do you want him to move over here? And then maybe get like a dash off? No, I think he's pretty good there. He might be able to help Nelria if this guy moves down. So I think for now, I'm just going to leave him the way it is. We've got Ragnar right there. Can we push him off? Do you think we should try? I think it might be pretty good for us. We could do 2 of these. You know what? I'm going to push him off. Successful! Do we want to move up? If we do, then we are quite vulnerable. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could do a spear wall. So if someone does move up there, then they might get pushed off and hit. So that's good for us. Is this a new ability? Oh, yeah, hook. I forgot about that. You've got the bill hook now as well. We've got impale right here. We're going to go for the slash, 49%. Beautiful. All the armor and a lot of damage right there. Beautiful spear wall right there. Going to go for it again. Oh, he misses the spear wall, but oh well. That means no one's going to move down there. A little bit of damage to the Innkeeper. Quite scary. They're moving down. Taking down the militia. Another hit right there. Neria dodging. Oh, he dodged 2 hits. Took a little bit of damage there. Looks like the militia just got killed. And the second militia taking a lot of damage. And the other werewolf now moving down to try and take out Reese. Quite scary. Very, very scary indeed. These guys have got high morale now. You really have a chance of hitting him when you do that. Let's see. So you have a chance of hitting this guy. 23%. I think it's 24%. I think it's worth it. Oh, beautiful hit. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to go ahead and move us up. I think that's a good idea. Then again, I am getting rid of the flank. I'm not getting rid of the flank. I'm getting rid of their ability to run away. But I think that's fine. Okay, Arn. Can you get the damage of the sentry? This would be pretty good for us if we do. Beautiful kill. Morale is now high. That's what I was hoping for. No one should run off now, hopefully. There we are. Orion. Maybe you'll get some sick hits. Doesn't look like you really will. You could move up here, prepared to take these guys out if they start to charge up the line. I think that's a good idea, because right now it's not really working out this way. Looks like we get some shots off Militia. Both of them missed. Militia are going to get some hits off. Very nice damage to the werewolf. Innkeeper, can you prove yourself in combat? Let's see. Let's go for the stuns now. Look, I'm doing it right now. Okay, I missed. I missed 2 stuns. Very scary. Right, so we can actually go for the bolt again. 44%. Why is that 44%? But this is... Oh, line of fire blocked. Okay, then. So there is a debuff to the line of fire. Okay, that's interesting. The start screen is really helpful. Can I just say that? It's very detailed. It's annoying that I don't read it that much. But because since the incident, I have been paying more attention. Let's go for the 44. Unfortunate. Let's reload. I don't know how I feel about this crossbow. Oh, Militia's getting himself into the line of fire, which is quite scary. Tulson. Let's do like another back. I like the idea of just like knocking them off. A miss. Let's try again. Beautiful. Right there. Very nice to see. This guy's still stunned, so he should be able to skip his turn. Jared can't really do anything around here, so I think he just... Can't do anything at all, can you? This militia guy is most probably going to die, but he's already had his turn. And you know what? I think Reese and Ephrael need backup. So let's get Jared over here. Alright, so this werewolf's going to skip his turn. Reese right now could move in and do some flailing damage. I like the idea of that. But I don't think he should, because that will use up quite a lot of fatigue. Actually, only 25 fatigue. Do we want to do it? I'm kind of scared for Reese's well-being, I'm not going to lie. He's a very valued member of the team now with his flailing abilities. I think we go for the 44 and then the shield wall. High damage right there. We seem to always insta-kill their sort of first chest armor. Or their chest armor. So, it's working out for us. It is working out. I can't really move Neria right now. So we should just go for the hit and then the shield wall, because I'm quite scared for Neria's well-being. Let's go for the 71%. It looks like we got Ragnar right there, who can go for the spear wall again. Let's go for the 71. I think Riposte's really good right here, because they usually hit 3 times. Prepare to immediately counterattack any opponent that attempts to attack in melee and misses. Oh, in melee and misses. So you have to miss. Nary did some pretty good misses last time. But the thing is, if you got hit 3 times, then it wouldn't end so well. I feel like taking the risk, though. So we'll do the 71. A miss right there. Do we really want to take risks? I feel like that's the kind of defensive move I'll go for if I didn't have shield wall available. So we're going to go for the shield wall. There's no point being a hero. I think it's pointless. As for Ephrael, don't really want to move him up. But these guys are pretty low on the old happiness bar right there. But he's not very well armored. One headshot right there would probably kill him from a werewolf attack. So we're probably just going to go ahead and skip his turn. Or move him up here. Moving him up there is probably a good idea. So we're going to do that. Oh no, shit. I can't. Fuck. Right. I forgot. He's in that. He can't jump over. It's fine. We'll shield wall from here. That was a mistake on my part. Hopefully I won't make the same mistake again. A good stun on the wall front again. Or the werewolf. We could probably move down because of that stun. Maybe do a spear wall. Oh no, the fatigue is actually quite high. Can we move up and do... We can't do the shield wall. I love how it tells you won't have enough AP left as well. Saves me calculating. Even if it is a small number. I guess Ragnar should probably have a turn off so he can build up his fatigue. Right, the werewolf's time to go. Militia taking high damage right there, but dodged 2 hits, which means one of the werewolves will probably waste his time on him. Militia just got killed right there. Werewolf hitting Tulsum, but missing, thankfully. A kill on Militia guy right there. And nearly another kill. And a kill 2 Militia. Morale is down. That guy hit 4 times. This would be scary. He's the top dog. 2 misses. 3 misses. That's fantastic. They're dancing around the werewolves right now. And Nelria. Man, I really wish I did the riposte now. That would be really good. So, we can get some extra hits right now. Are not really doing, the percentage chances to hit are not looking too great. However, 49, I think, is well worth the try. A miss. Unfortunate. Orion, can you get any hits off now? Not really. Nothing that's too insane. But I think 16's worth a try. Ooh, very nice. A good hit. 2 hits! Orion! An absolute expert marksman. Let's see. We've got Usk, who can probably go for the 34. Let's try it. A beautiful kill from Usk right there. Right, I think it's a good idea for us to change back to his bow this round. Just use up the AP. There we are. Now, as for Jared, let's get him to move down here and get a little bit of a jab on this werewolf. 73%. A miss? That's unfortunate, but oh well. Not too bad. Not the end of the world. So we do have 4 werewolves left. Oh, nearly killed that other werewolf right there. Can you go... Ooh, 23%. Not too high right now. Just sort of going for the guys that are further away, really. Seems to be the best idea, but I'm afraid that this werewolf might have the ability to just kill everyone around him. So I'd rather try and take this guy out. Ever since that orc attack, I've just been terrified. I can do a reload and a shoot in 1 turn. So I'm going to move up. Oh, that might not be the best idea. I forgot there was a... Oh, no. He's not stunned anymore. Might have been a poor move on my turn right there. But Tulsun is up next. He is the ringleader. He will prove us. He will lead us into battle. He won't prove us. He'll just lead us in battle. Okay, 59%. A hit. 2 hits right there. Beautiful. Ephrael, let's go for the hits. Let's try and take this guy out. High chances. Nearly. Now we're right there. Let's push this guy off. No, we can't. We have to take a hit and then a shield wall again. 61%. Let's go for this guy. Ah, no. Miss. Right, he won't be able to shield wall next turn, unfortunately. Ragnar. I think it's probably just worth the jabs, really. Yeah, let's go for the jabs. A miss? Oh, no. This is where it starts to get messy, ladies and gentlemen. 65%. A miss? No! No, this is really bad for us right now. High chances, and we're just not making those hits. Can we get a stun off? 66%? We won't be able to do another... Oh, no, we can do another hit after this. Is it worth just going for 2 hits and seeing if we're successful? Or 1 stun? We missed those 2 stuns, so I think it's a good idea to just go for the normal hits. A good hit. Another good hit, but just didn't do the damage, unfortunately. Here we go. The turn of the century. 2 misses. 3 misses right there on Nelria. Truly proving himself to be the god. Looks like they're initiation is down because they're quite wounded, my bad. Let's try and go for someone that's already got their turn coming up. 54. Oh, the 84% chance is too good to pass up. A beautiful kill. Morale has been lowered for them all. Hopefully they start running off. That'd be pretty great to see. Then again, it looks like the morale's actually not as bad as it was before. Talson taking heavy damage right there. Too much damage. No! Talson! Oh, no. That is unfortunate. We've lost a great warrior this day, but we must move on. We must not shed a tear. He was only in it for so long. He truly was the wolf, though. Let us remember that. He was killed by a werewolf. That's just fantastic. I'm not sure if that's a form of irony, but still. I think he's proved himself in battle. Now we're just crying right now. The Innkeeper just also sobbing his eyes out. Why? Why did he leave us? All right, here we go. 19%. Orion. Avenge him! Orion has avenged Talson. Right there. Usk. Let's see. 18%. You might hit the Innkeeper. It's not really worth it. You can move over here, though. But you'll probably still have line of fire. It's not really worth it. We have so many chances to take these guys out. I think it's just a good idea to move up here and then go for a hit. Ah, missed. Oh, well. Alright, let's go for the reload. And then the bolt shot. Right here. There we are. A good hit. Oh, can the militia do any damage? He targeted, but he did miss. That's quite unfortunate. Ephrael, can you move up and do any damage? Doesn't look like it. If you go here, you can't do anything at all, really. So I think it's just a good idea to overwhelm this guy. Alright, as for Reese. Let's have you move up here. Can I not move down there? Okay, then. I guess I'll just skip your turn, then. As for Ragnar right now. 49%. But you won't be able to shield wall next turn. Who's next? Nelria, the Innkeeper. Knockdown is 54. 2 wolves. Nelria won't be able to... I don't think Nelria can shield block next turn. The Innkeeper has to move up and probably won't be able to shield block as well. Scary times. Very scary times. One of our brave warriors has fallen. We can't have another one fall. Especially not Ragnar. He's been here since the beginning. I think pushing him off isn't going to make too much of a difference. 2 spear hits. Can we do it? We took the head off. But unfortunately, it won't be enough to do much damage to the HP. They have quite a lot of HP, so we have to remember that. We can't do anything if we move. So I think we just end your turn there, Innkeeper. As for Nelria... Oh, this is scary. This is devastating. We go for the kill. Can Nelria survive? Ladies and gentlemen. Can he survive? 61. You will only be able to do 1 hit. High damage. But not enough. We knew it wasn't going to be enough. Looks like that bloody militia guy's back. A hit. Hitting Ephrael. Hit. Ooh, Ephrael survived. The hook has to land on this guy. Who's next? He won't... Oh, no. The hook has to land, okay? We've got to get those hooks. We've got to impale this son of a gun into the ground. Arn, can you do it? Where's your title gone? We need to get you a title back. Anyway, the Slayer, can you do it? No. It's so close. It is so close. Okay. Right, Jared. You can go for a hit. Prove, Jared. Oh, I forgot there's a thing right there. Bollocks. Well, looks like Jared, like, fell over as he walked. We won't be able to go... We wouldn't not have been able to go from, I don't think, if we... Now, if we went that way, we would have. That's positioning right there. I decided the AI should give it a go. That's my fault, actually. I may have cost Talson his life. 73 was a fail. Oh, 2. Miss. A miss. He missed them all. He missed every single shot right there. That's fantastic for us. 52. Can you hit? Usk. You got a hit on the head. Takes out all the armor. Let's get a reload. Get a bolt right in there. 50. Let's go for this. There we are. High damage right there. And a very unlikely chance to hit. Let's kill this. If this guy gets any kills. Miss. Miss. Okay, good. I do not want him to get the XP. Ephrael, you deserve this. A miss. A hit. Absolutely fantastic. Reese, you can move up and see if you can get the hit. However, I feel like Neria deserves this. Let's see if we can give it to Neria. The Innkeeper won't be able to really do anything. Neria, I may have just cost you your life by being cocky. Am I wrong? A hit. Neria, good job. Absolutely fantastic job. Tolson right there. It's very sad to see him go, but we did acknowledge the fact that he had very unfortunate positioning at the start of the game. Right in front of a Hex Hill Square. Hex Hill Square? Right in front of a hill tile. Let's say that instead of the other thing, because it's a mouthful. It's very bad, and also the Wolves had the starter initiative, so they could rush over to him. It was unfortunate. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did, but a very brave attempt right there with Tolson. He took so much damage. It was absolutely ridiculous. Unfortunately, he didn't get any damage. Wait, he did deal damage? Did he? I'm surprised he didn't deal any damage. Okay, then. Well, he gained experience. That's all good. But look at him right there. Just bad. On the battlefield, Neria ran up to him, kissed him on his cheek. I love you, man. He just, like, grabs Neria on the shoulder. Get out of here! They're coming! And then Neria just slicing and dicing. It was pretty fantastic. Neria right there, 1 kill. Decent damage, not too much HP taken away. 239 XP. That's huge right there. Usk, also an absolutely fantastic, valid member of the team. Pretty good. Ragnar took... Wait, really? I guess he took a lot of armor damage, as you can see from the tattered clothing that he's currently wearing. And proving just how much of a slayer he really is. 408 damage. Absolutely absurd. We need to have another Billhook character, I think. I think it might be a good idea, because we usually have a problem where we have so many sort of one-tile, close-range characters that they sort of have a lot of trouble bundling up. I think it might be a good idea to get the next character to use a Billhook. Or some sort of two-handed weapon. We do have the pitchforks. I'm looking forward to that. That might be a good idea. Some high-damage characters. Innkeeper, you didn't nearly die this round, so that was pretty good for us. And Jared, lots of XP right there. And Ephrael, I think, got the most XP, in fact. He did. Pretty good at level up. Let's see the loot. We got large wolf pelts. Interesting. And then we've got a spear, which used to belong to the famous Tolson. Oh, wow. What a fantastic battle. The Battle of Sonnenberg, where our well, what? Prepared for combat. A scout reports there's been... Whoa, I can actually fight this? There we are. Kill hunting pack. You are spotted by the first armed militia outside of Sonnenberg. Welcome back to Sonnenberg, my friend. Know that I am entirely grateful, eternally grateful for taking on this battle. You saved a lot of innocent lives, and I'm sure the gods would have taken notice. Tolson's up there with the gods shaking their hands. Fantastic. Thank you for the money. Wait, 880 crowns? I misread that, apparently. I read it as 130 crowns. We got 800? Cool. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and hire ourselves a new hand. That's too much. We need to go back to the other village, I think. We need someone that probably starts up with a two-handed weapon. Or at least see if we can find someone that does. Mason. Would that give him any bonuses? It'd probably give him, like, the fatigue debuff that a miner has. That's not really something we want, especially for a two-handed user. So I think we just sort of leave that for now. Let's check the shop. How much can we sell these pelts for? Only 16 apiece, really? Maybe they get greater value in the city. We'll go down there. Let's see what our quests are. Oh, we don't have any quests. Alright, then. Let's check our combatants right now. Lots of damage to the armor pieces. However, some level ups are required. Let's give you, Neria, some more HP, some more melee skill, and some more melee defense. We'll go and do your perks in a second. We've got Arn right there. Once again, hit points, not something I really want to do. Maximum fatigue is definitely something I want to increase. And then melee skill. Defense is also something I don't really want to go for, because you're usually behind people. That's what I need. If anything, extra resolve is always nice. So we're going to go for that. Ephrael, Did a very good job. He is the unarmed right now. Probably the best amount of hit points you can ever have. Just do the generic melee upgrades for him. Orion right there. Okay, I thought I leveled up Usk incorrectly. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Orion, the Ranger. More HP is not really needed. I feel like increased initiative is a good idea. And then range skill. There we go. And let's go for the XP perks. Oh, you've already got it. Okay. We'll do that in a second then. And then Reese. HP. And then melee, defense, and damage. There we go. He's level 2 right now. Alright, so let's go to Nelria. So you don't have the student perk just yet, but I like the idea of just giving you some more defense perks so we can go to tier 2 in the defense tree later on. Armor damage taken is reduced by 20%, not something I care about. Bring it on, hit points are increased by 25%. I think that's huge. 62 takes you to 77. Pretty significant, I would say. That might save his life someday. Let's go to Arn. Mostly offensive skills, I want to stick to that. Gain both 20% chance to hit and 20% chance to hit the head against targets that are stunned. Once again, I think that's an incredibly good ability, but it's quite situational, so you've got to be careful there with choosing it. Put full force in your every blow. Shield damage is increased by 50% when using the split shield skill. We don't have that skill, so we can't use it. A Bloody Harvest, gain 10% chance to hit for all area of effect attacks. We don't have any effect attacks. Effectiveness versus armor is increased by 20% for any weapon used. That's sort of a generic upgrade. Let's go for that. I like that. Ephrel. More defensive abilities for you, I feel. Deflect. Learn to better deflect hits to the side instead of blocking them head on. Shield damage received is reduced by 50% to a minimum of 1. Hold out. Dodge. I think like the Colossus upgrade is just sort of a generic good defense upgrade. I might go for that. Too fast for you. Gain 50% chance. 50% of the character's initiative as a bonus to melee and range defense units. First hit in until first hit in combat. That's okay. That's pretty good then. Like at the start. But once again, that's, I wouldn't say situational, but useless. Like it would only be good for the first turn, essentially. So we go for the Colossus. 64 takes him to 80. A huge health upgrade. Orion right there. Do we have any sort of good hitting abilities for him, or do we want to just go for this stuff? Pathfinder. Orion usually needs some sort of move around the map. And I think Pathfinder is an excellent ability for him to do that. Instead of moving 2 tiles now, he'll be able to move 4 tiles and take a shot. So let's go for that. Pathfinder right there. A good ability. And then Reese. Let's go for the student. 51 health is actually really low. So I think Colossus is a good idea. Just to give you a little bit more health. Actually, then again, you're usually in the middle. Like, we want to take as much advantage with your lash skills possibly can. So we might be able to go for the Bloody Harvest. Gain 10% chance to hit for all area of effect attacks. Once again, though, when you're in there, you can't get out. Defense abilities would be essential for this. But do we want to just go sort of full balls to the wall Bloody Harvest? That's a good question, really. A dodge. Battle Forged. Shield Expert. Shield Expert might not be too bad, but you know what? I'm going balls to the wall right now. Bloody Harvest. It's a good ability, I feel. But a lot of these are really situational. I keep saying that. It's sort of, they're meaningless words to say that, in my opinion, now that I'm thinking about it. But it's the only word I can really come up with to describe some of these abilities. It's not situational. Yeah, I suppose it is probably one of the more situational abilities, because you've got to rely on certain things happening. First, you need to actually be in the middle of something, and then the enemies need to be around you. At least 2 enemies to make this even worth trying. It is probably one of the more situational things to really try, but I like the idea of going for it. Arn does need, Reese does need a few more hit points though. However, Barbara did a pretty good job that round. Unfortunately, not high enough experience just yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing them battle in the future. Let's make our way down to the city. Actually, let's move around for a little bit and see if we get a new quest. Nope, no new quest. So it looks like we're making our way down to Dolmen. Man, what a shame, really. We buried him. We buried Tolson on the hill right there. It's a beautiful hill. Reminds us of him. We run into any walls right now. we're going to be screwed. It's not too bad at the moment. They were pretty scary. I would say orcs are worse, because we dealt with 7 of those wolves and only lost 1 person. Whereas those orcs, we dealt with 5, had militia on our side. Then we had militia on the other one as well. And we had decent positioning on us. No, did we? I can't remember decent positioning being ever a thing. Right then. Anyway, I still think orcs are more difficult. City of Dolmen, it's just daytime right now. We have a decent amount of money to keep rations high. Let's go over here, see if we can sell the pelts for more. We can for a little bit more. Unusually large wolf pelt. They're worth 75 though. I think it's worth sort of adventuring around the world and seeing if we can sell these for a decent amount. Because at the moment, that is just... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. I mean, that's 120. Add a little bit extra. It's not really... It's not really too great. Maybe a little bit less, but still. Oh, wait. I said 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyway, counting. Not exactly my forte. 140 is what I meant to say. Still not good enough, in my opinion. God, I need to go back and redo maths. Absolutely abysmal at it. Tell you what, though. These tools are not too bad. I mean, they're pretty bad. But we do need more of them anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and buy some more. Let's check out our... Not our roster. We don't want to check anyone out at the moment. Make sure their stuff is repaired. But let's see if we can hire anyone new. We do want to go ahead and buy someone that does have some sort of two-handed weapon. We can't get this guy. Because he's too expensive. Anyone here that's... I don't know what the hell that is. Flagellant. Brawler. Growing up... Wrestle bulls on the family farm. Something tells me he's probably got high HP. Probably a tanky class, so we don't really want to go for him. Tailor, Miller, Juggler, Cultist. Don't really trust cultists. Squire. A Squire's not too bad. Then we've actually got Wolf right here. He's the actual Wolf. He is a Raider. Yeah, a lot of these sort of proper classes are the most expensive by the looks of it. I'm not sure if maybe that's based because of the bonuses of their class or because of what they're wearing. It's probably a bit of both. However, it looks like we're just going to go ahead and get any old random guy and make them a part of our group. I'm not sure what this is. Born to poverty. Ulf found refuge in the tales of the old gods. When war came to the land, the old gods told him to take part for greater justice. If Ulf had the power, you believe he'd purge the entire world. Thankfully, he is a mere man. I like him. He's angry. You know, maybe not the best thing ever, but let's go ahead and give him a two-handed weapon and tell him to do stuff. There we are. That's not too bad for us right now. We might need to go ahead and get ourselves a extra chest piece. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Just for him and some head armor. Oh, we didn't get the head armor from Tulsa. I just realized that. That's a shame. We don't really want to go too crazy on that, but the padded Circo I think is worth getting along with the cap right here. It's a cheaper alternative, but how much better is it? 40 versus 50. Yeah, this is better. There we go. We also don't get too much of a fatigue down buff by the looks of it. You know, -1 fatigue down buff, but it's still good. I feel like it's got more value. Oh, no, not for the Innkeeper. There we are. Go to Ulf right there. Rename you to... There we are. We renamed you to Eric. Oh. Jansen. Eric's fine for me. Jansen. Make sure that's spelt right. Eric Jansen. There we are. And you want it to be called the Infidel for some reason. But there you go. Fidel. The Infidel. There we are. Just double checking that it's all good. Eric Jansen, the Infidel. Our second two-handed wielder. That should hopefully try and stab people from the other side of the wall. It's a shame no one seems to have any extra action points at this time on. Yeah, now he is level 4, but doesn't have an extra action point. Maybe it's spaced every 5 levels, if there is an action point increase at all. The character levels are valued between 1 and 11, and are measured experience in battle. Character rise in level as they gain experience and are able to increase their attributes and gain perks that make them better at the mercenary profession. 11's the maximum then, which is pretty cool, I suppose. I like the idea of it being infinite, to be honest with you. But oh well. Maybe there'll be exploits there. I'm not really too sure. It looks like the overgrown woodcutter's hut trying to use space right now, but... There we go. The pause button's a bit bugged out. But anyway, looks like the overgrown woodcutter's hut is slightly weaker, but it's full of orcs, so it's not really worth it. I said this in a comment. Orcs, for me, are nowhere near worth the cost. Because usually, people are going to die, and if we do succeed, they'll give us bugger all. The stuff that they give you as loot is really just broken or cheap to buy in the first place. Well, you can't actually buy it at shops, but it's cheap to sell. It's just not worth it at all. You get about 100 gold or, what's the currency called in this? Crowns right there. Worth out of a fight that you've probably lost about 3 people in. So, not really worth it. And I feel like people are at least worth 300 crowns each. I feel like that's a decent number right there. Maybe a bit lower, but as a general default, people are worth about 200 to 300 crowns each. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we ventured to Sonnenberg, defeated a wolf pack, unfortunately losing the Great Tolson, also known as the Wolf. Quite an interesting battle right there, and it turned out in our favor. But we will remember him always. He's right on the hill right there. He's buried. Hopefully his hand doesn't come out at the last minute when we're walking away and he's like a zombie. He's going to be like the main antagonist of the adventure now. That's not good. I'm actually quite scared. He might come back as a wolf leader. Oh no. We'll have to find him in the heart of the forest and take out his clan. The story is continuing, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting deeper. I like it. Also, that sounded weird. Good. There we go. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch for live streams. I've been the Innkeeper. You've been watching me play Battle Brothers, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.